The Sugarland Express is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Universal. It can be found as the slipcover edition, available at your online retailers. Spielberg's first theatrical effort, The Sugarland Express, is never really talked about too much when discussing the director's filmography. What I really like about the film is the subtle humor it has, and of course Goldie Hawn, who is absolutely adorable in her role. You can certainly see Spielberg's filmmaking style start to come into focus with this movie, and it's such a fun film to watch, it's an easy one to recommend. The Sugarland Express on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 235:1 with native 4K resolution, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Making its debut on 4K, the transfer underwent a restoration supervised by director Steven Spielberg. Included in the bonus section on the disc, there is a featurette which talks about the restoration process for this film and others as well. For starters, the source itself is very clean. I didn't witness any egregious blemishes or imperfections. Grain is finely layered, but does tend to chunken up slightly in dimly lit or night sequences. The improvement in overall image clarity is appreciable, and it does manage to further enhance textures and detail. Mind you, it's not razor sharp in clarity, as there is still some inherent softness to the picture. Close-ups do produce more definition and facial features, and mid-level shots receive beneficial gains as well. Supporting Dolby Vision, the general palette does get a nice boost here. The film's cinematography does have some nice-looking visuals to it, which are enhanced by the grading. Primaries exhibit bolder colors, most notably in the flashing red lights on the cop cars. Some day scenes also look really good and visually pleasing, though a few look a little bit on the overcast side. Skin tones in general are natural, and whites don't succumb to blooming. Black levels are properly deep with deep inky night scenes and shadowy interiors. There is a tinge of crush that eagle-eyed viewers may spot, but I didn't find those examples to be overly troublesome. The Sugarland Express on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix, and there are international options as well. What looks to be newly included for this particular release is a Dolby 5.1 audio. The previous Blu-ray only supported 2.0, and I have to say overall the additional speaker real estate isn't necessarily an exciting upgrade. It just slightly opens up the soundstage. Most of the film's sound design is clearly front-focused, with very sparse audio cues outputting from the surrounds. Light crowd noise, John Williams score, and some gunfire action weakly pushed through. These moments aren't going to wow most audiophiles with that kind of implementation, though. The front speakers handle their respective audio cues nicely, and the center channel is clean with dialogue for the duration. The LFE is pretty light in its overall delivery and serves to punctuate a few in-film moments sprinkled throughout the runtime. As I mentioned earlier, the key bonus feature included on the 4K disc itself is a 13-minute restoration short, which talks about not only the Sugarland Express and its restoration, but uses key examples from other films in the Universal catalog. Aside from that, there's only a theatrical trailer and nothing else. For the picture quality, I'm going to give the Sugarland Express on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. The film itself is a 50-year-old movie, and I have to say the restoration effort certainly paid off with a very solid 4K transfer. General primaries show a nice boldness, and the 4K resolution bump gives overall detail nice depth. This is certainly worth the pickup for one of Spielberg's earliest. For the audio, I graded it a B-. There isn't anything too fancy about the 5.1 track. Since most of the movie is front-heavy, it doesn't leave too much for the surround environment. The source itself is clean, though, and presented well. For the extras, I graded them a C+. There is really only the featurette about the film's restoration included, but to be fair, it has some great insight. Aside from that, not too much for supplements fans to sink their teeth into. So that is my review of the Sugarland Express on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Universal. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comment section. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.